Ladies and gentlemen, tonight from Chicago, the time has come for the pinnacle of our double main event. 5-minute rounds for the Bellator Light Heavyweight World Championship. Sanctioned once again tonight by the Illinois State Athletic Commission Director Nancy Ilg. And now first, introducing the blue corner, at 6 foot, weighing in 205 pounds even, with 2 straight devastating knockout victories, he now enters his first Bellator World Title Challenge. Ranked at number 3, he stands with 15 professional victories, 6 defeats, 13 of his wins coming by knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the challenger, Yoel Soldier of God Romero. And across the cage, the champion tonight fights out of the red corner at 6 foot, weighing in 203.8 pounds. Dominant in his last title defense, he remains unbeaten inside the Bellator cage and brings an impressive overall professional record of 16-2 with 13 finishes, 10 by knockout, 3 by submission, making his 4th title defense. He is the defending Bellator Light Heavyweight World Champion, Vadim Nemkov. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge, Jason Herzog.
Fighter. Okay, fighter, there are no final questions from you, blue. There were no final questions from you, red. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Come out ready to fight.
The Bellator Light Heavyweight Championship belt hangs in the balance. The defending champion, Vadim Nemkov, on a career-high 11-fight unbeaten streak, including 8 wins in Bellator. Yoel Romero coming off back-to-back crushing KOs. Would love to compete the hat trick by making history. Immediately, Vadim Nemkov goes to the kicking well, and as nasty a kicker as there is in the sport. And you talk about his attributes, John, from every facet of MMA, whether it's boxing, whether it's grappling, the combat sambo background, and he really does do a good job putting together a mix of punches, kicks, and also very nasty on the ground when it gets there.
Very nasty on the ground, you're exactly right. He mixes it up well, which makes him a very difficult person to deal with. When you have someone that's basically one-dimensional, you only have to worry about the one thing. But with Vadim, just like you saw the kicks right there, he's going to throw those from all different angles. He's going to have spinning attacks. He is a good wrestler. He likes to be in the stand-up. His boxing is clean, and if he hits the ground, he's got great submissions.
Nemkov loves to put on the pressure, does it effectively, smart pressure, and really coming out early with a cavalcade of kicks, putting pressure on Yoel Romero.
All of those attacks to the body by Nemkov, that's smart.
Make that early investment.
Early. Hit the body, keep on torturing that body as much as you can. Take all the gas away.
First 90 seconds, and it's been a kicking clinic for the defending light heavyweight champion, Vadim Nemkov. And you talk about a deceptive close, a beautiful punch-kick combination. It's all light heavyweight champion Nemkov early, opening up, and Romero feeling the heat. Heavyweight division, there's that deceptive distance closing of Romero, but Romero slipped. Jab, and you know that jab from Nemkov is, the jab sets with him, it breaks with him, it's fundamental to any attack.
It is fundamental to fighting. If you have a good jab, you can keep your opponent at bay at times and keep them off balance. It's one of the most underutilized attacks we have in MMA.
Beautiful right hand down the middle by Nemkov, splitting the guard of Romero. Romero, low leg kick to the lead leg of Nemkov. Nemkov does a good job staying at distance and lands the 3-punch combination. There's a just unable to get anything going here against the pressure of the defending light heavyweight champion who backed Romero up with the right hand. Nice 1, 2, and a 3 punch combination for Nemkov.
Nemkov is really finding a place for that right hand. He's hit it from the over the top, straight down the pipe.
Half-minute left in the opening round. Nemkov very fluid in his attack, but so is Superman punch. 15 seconds left. Nemkov, spinning wheel kick to flex off the arm of Romero, so a good opening 5 minutes for the defending Bellator light heavyweight champion, Vadim Nemkov.
You ready? Fight!
Round number 2. Double jab, and again, Nemkov using that speed and putting the pressure on Romero. Romero, unorthodox as they come trying to take away the techniques of Nemkov. 30 seconds now gone here. Now Romero moving it a little bit, but then gets clipped with that body kick. Nemkov, again, more Western-style boxing. Fedor and a lot of fighters of that ilk, those casting punches, John, the overhand right where he puts together more the textbook 1-2. And, of course, Fedor also noted for leading with the right hand, which we do see out of Nemkov at times.
And one of the things, if you notice,
and there is the last step.
Nemkov has learned the way that Fedor throws his right hand punch, and he turns it and extends out and just extends that punch a good couple inches. And it's touching Yoel. He thinks he's out of distance, and he's not.
Nemkov is putting it on Yoel Romero. 2 minutes gone here in the second. Corey Anderson bounced back from the loss to Nemkov, picking up a split decision win over former champion Phil Davis earlier tonight. He'll be watching with vested interest. Nice. Nemkov backing Romero up with the combination fast, sharp jab.
And his pace and pressure is really giving Yoel Romero a hard time. He's trying to figure his way through it. He's switching now from southpaw to orthodox. I really think he needs to look towards timing that takedown, change levels, look towards getting Vadim to the ground.
Double jab, hard right hand by Nemkov. Timing, great hand speed. You can do it all, John.
He just keeps getting better more.
Well, he's only 30, well, turns 31 June 20th, actually.
Which is telling, yeah, he's got many years left.
Oh, and Romero winding up with that sledgehammer left hand. Staying out of range is the challenger. Backing up.
Take a look, 4 of 11 for Yoel Romero, 18 of 31, 58% for Nemkov. Right now, he is feeling good. He's in control of the pace of the fight. He's the one deciding when the engagements occur. As you can see, Romero is now at that point of he's trying to wait to look for a counter, and it's just not there.
Beautiful punch kick combination culminating with the liver kick from Nemkov.
Big in hiding that kick behind the hands.
Nice 1-2, backing Romero up again from range. Right hand from Nemkov lands again.
Seems like Yoel was complaining that his eye was poked. It was a punch. There's many times, with MMA gloves, you can get hit and feels like someone actually poked you in the eye.
It was an eye issue that kept Romero from being medically cleared to participate in the light heavyweight World Grand Prix, getting lit up here with that two-piece from Nemkov and a stiff jab, a battering ram jab from Nemkov. It's all defending Bellator light heavyweight champion Vadim Nemkov through 2 rounds.
Punch, punch. Third round, buddy, ready? You ready? Fight!
The one loss to Prohatska in Ryzen, there was a 10-minute round, but the TKO was due to exhaustion.
Absolutely. And he did not know how to pace himself.
But he does now.
You're absolutely right.
Of course, the last time that wow, there's that unorthodox strike in the hammer fist to the leg and the jab from Nemkov, and there's that sudden burst from Romero. But the last time he fought for the title against Israel Adesanya, that was a lot of the slowing down to a crowd and not a well-received fight. But here it's Nemkov bringing the fight to Romero, and Romero doesn't have an answer.
And that's exactly what you're saying. The pace is not going to slow down.
I don't know if looking good would be the description for someone who's tasted 50 strikes and only 9 in row.
He got hurt right there.
Definitely does not look good right now as he's feeling the power of Vadim Nemkov, now just trying to sit down. Desperate time, he is hurt, trying to defend. Nemkov, though, very technical, very smart, picking his shots, using the distance, measuring, mixing up his punches and kicks, and lands a right cross on Romero.
One of the things we talked about with Romero, he is durable. He'll get hurt, but he'll come right back. He's dangerous when he's hurt.
He's been knocked out just once, and that was in Strikeforce against Rafael Cavalcante back in September of 2011.
Nemkov needs to look to go to the body here. You see how high those hands are. Elbows up high.
Still picking them apart, though, with the jab. Everything Nemkov is throwing is getting through. Another jab splits the guard of Romero. It's so fast, so crisp. Good lead right hand by Nemkov.
It's the difference. We've seen Yoel against other fighters where he still looked fast, but he's not fast against Nemkov.
But not firing back. And while, yes, the MO, we know Yoel Romero, what he's about, but John, he needs to put together some offense and in a hurry.
Not easy to put together offense when you got a guy that's in front of you that is just throwing a plethora of different...
Oh, I got you. Now he was lulling him in, trying to psych him out, and again, Anderson Silva did the same thing once. He paid dearly for it. Remember that, John?
Yes, he did.
And now Romero trying to do the same. And Nemkov's not falling for a beautiful curling left hook by the champion. And histrionics from Romero.
Histrionics, but Vadim's having none of it. And you can see the damage is starting to load up on the face of Yoel Romero.
Wow, the hand speed, the accuracy.
Look at the left eye, Mom. Starting to close.
The final chapter on Yoel Romero's career could be coming to a close with the way that this fight is playing up. But guess what? This is the round where he has shown his most lethal force, and on cue, Yoel Romero, who's had amazing success in round 3, is now going for the submission just like that.
Well, looking for that moment that he can bring in the
Whopping 9 of his 13 career knockouts have come in the 3rd round, and Romero finally showing life here in the 3rd frame.
But it was more of a slip by Nemkov.
The jab continues to be effective. Nemkov goes to the body. We're headed to the championship rounds. It's all Vadim Nemkov. But the fans beginning to maybe believe in Yoel Romero. They're giving him a round of applause after.
Ready? Fight!
46-year-old 20-year-old Yoel Romero beginning the 4th round of this championship fight against the soon-to-be 31-year-old defending champion Vadim Nemkov, countering perfectly.
Beginning the 4th round doing the salsa.
Vadim Nemkov, there's a kick from Romero, but Nemkov continues to follow what has worked for him throughout this fight. Big punches from the champion, knee up the middle.
You gotta be very impressed. Nemkov doesn't care about any of the theatrics. He's just doing his job, going after him, landing clean combinations. Beautiful shot.
Goes to the body and is just teeing off now on Yoel Romero, standing right in front of him. Romero moving forward, shelling up, but those punches still getting through, especially to the body. Again, that sharp jab. Check hook by Nemkov, and now just finding a rhythm, John. That tempo.
He's had that rhythm through most of this fight. He is just, it looks like he's in a sparring session right now. He's just relaxed. He's just letting his hands go when he wants.
And the wind up from Romero with the left, wild, missing.
But that's the one that you really got to watch out with, Yoel, is he is still so explosive and he hits so dang hard.
But you wonder at 46 and what the punishment he's taken from Nemkov, if that explosiveness is still there.
It's true. I always say it's hard to watch your heroes fall. Eventually in fighting, everyone does.
Sharp jabs and the footwork by Dexter's champion, Vadim Nemkov, who just passed the midway point of the 4th round, is firmly in control. And as you mentioned, Ron, like a sparring contest, but putting together combinations, using this hand speed, the highly educated jab, and just in front of Yoel Romero. That lead left hook and the right hand again down the middle. Chance of Romero echoing through Wintrust Arena in Chicago.
You gotta look and say, how tough is Yoel Romero? He goes with that thigh punch again. He is always going back to things he does all the time.
He's only been finished once, that knockout loss to Cavalcante back in 2011.
Light on his feet, got great footwork, movement is clean, landing straight shots, hooks.
Wow!
Crisp
combinations, comprehensively outstriking Yoel Romero. Just too fast. And wow, cutting right cross, but Romero takes it in. And yet the face becoming more and more swollen, John.
Oh, his face is taking a lot of shots. He is not going to look the same tomorrow. Eyes are going to be swollen.
What about the accuracy?
Oh, nice. That was nice.
Nemkov, and there's a momentary glimpse at what? Oh, wow! What a right hand by Romero. But a glimpse.
That's what you're always looking for with Romero.
Yep, 5th and final round.
You ready? Fight!
More active start for Romero as one would expect. Sense of urgency has to be at play here in the 5th, despite his MO. He is busier to start the fifth and final round.
He knows he's only got 5 minutes left. There's nothing.
Still being backed up though, John, with that textbook 1-2 from Nemkov.
Yep. If you're gonna go, don't leave anything in the tank. Give it your all. You see that footwork with that jab, and you see him moving laterally, and that's exactly what you're looking for.
Last from Nemkov, defended by Romero, but man, just a sweet jab, the feinting from Nemkov. There's that front kick. Oh, Romero walked into that stiff jab.
He did walk.
Parried that jab though. See Romero now trying to peel the lead hand of Nemkov and come forward.
Parry it to the side and slap that shot right down the middle. Open up that target area.
More space and opportunity, and there the surge by Romero that misses. Kick that was blocked by Romero, but it's one-way traffic in the stats department, all in favor of Nemkov. Final 2.5 minutes of this championship fight. Good right hand lands on the end of that combination for Nemkov. There's an overhand left from Romero, starting to walk him down. Still eats a jab, John. Anticipation.
Well, the crowd is loving the effort of Yoel Romero. He's going after him as much as he can. He's cutting off the angles. He's putting pressure.
And you say it right. We look at the stats and everything he's been through, and yet here he is still marching forward, still trying. And there, level change by Nemkov, but again defended by Romero.
And after all the shots he's taken, how gutsy is that he is continuing to come forward. Not an easy thing to do.
Seconds left. Nemkov content to neutralize Romero. Now in the clinch. Double overs, and no, the takedown by Romero has Nemkov on his back like your keys, but Romero, up kick from Nemkov. Romero stacking them, but Nemkov now, final minute.
That's a beautiful sweep of the foot by Yoel Romero. He got the double unders, swept the foot to get Nemkov to the ground. Does he have enough time here to do damage or look for a submission? He's never had a submission victory. Everything has always been by ground and pound and knocking people out.
Violent ground and pound, and now going to the body with 30 seconds left. Nemkov holding on.
Nice job by Nemkov moving underneath.
Yep, and Romero trying to find that Hail Mary elbow. We've seen him do so much, but this one is going to the scorecards. And despite Romero ending up in top position in the fight, a brilliant performance by the light heavyweight champion Vadim Nemkov.
Ladies and gentlemen, in tonight's final title fight, we go once again to the judges' scorecards. All three judges at cage side, Chris Lee, Sal D'Amato, Ron McCarthy, have it exactly the same at 49 to 46. All for the winner by unanimous decision. And still, Bellator Light Heavyweight World Champion, Vadim Nemkov.
As expected, Vadim Nemkov winning via wide unanimous decision.